pretty bad, guys. You seeing that I've cleaned some pretty grungy looking bags, well, this was kind of right up there with the grunginess of grunge. Hi guys, this is Audrey, also known as Noble Strength, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It has been a minute since I've shared with you some items that I've thrifted, and that is because I took a little bit of a hiatus. I think I took maybe 3 to 4 weeks of not thrifting, but I recently went thrifting and I found some really nice leather goods, and of course they needed a little bit of cleaning up, as most secondhand items do. So I am going to share with you in this video the things that I use at home to kind of bring back to life the things that I thrifted. So the first thing that I got was this nice Dooney bag. It's a hobo style bag. It's croco embossed, really nice handle, really good condition. And so I thought, ooh, really nice. And when I saw that it was $17.99, but then the tag said it needed to be cleaned on the inside, I was like, oh no, what does the inside look like? Because our Goodwills have gone up. I don't know about where you're from, but from where I'm from, prices have gone up. And to get a bag like this for 17 bucks at Goodwill was pretty good, because typically they run about like $29, $30 for a bag like this. But it said the inside needed cleaning and that the edges had some wear on them. So when I opened up the inside, it was pretty bad, guys. You seeing that I've cleaned some pretty grungy looking bags, well, this was kind of right up there with the grunginess of grunge. This is the bag, and it has since been conditioned and cleaned, and the inside clean, which I'll share with you later on in the video, but it turned out pretty nice, I must say. So I got that, and then the other thing that I got were these Anne Klein boots, the retro style boots. I also cleaned and conditioned these as well. I tried to spiff up the brass, but I don't think this is brass necessarily, but I did try to clean that up. The only thing that I have left to get done is get a new heel put on the back, like a little heel tap put on the back of the boot prior to the winter season coming, because it is a little worn here on the end. But other than that, I think the boot is in excellent condition. So those are the two leather good items that I got. If you're into this type of thing, please click like and subscribe and keep watching. The items needed for this project, this cleaning project, are some old cleaning cloths. So I just cut up an old white t-shirt in several sections because we're going to be doing different things with them, buffing, polishing, that type of thing. So I just have some old t-shirts. You're going to need some Q-tips. That's going to be for putting the brasso on the brass components of our items. I just have a little clear container for warm water and Woolite, which we'll be using to clean the inside of the bag. We will be using this shoe polish, and this is brown. I'm going to use that for the boots and possibly use it on the purse, I'm not sure. Alcohol for wiping the inside of the shoes. Disinfectant wipe, I was going to use that for wiping the inside of the shoes as well as the inside of the purse. We have some grandma's, and this is grandma's spot remover in case we have trouble getting out any stains inside of the purse. A scrub brush for cleaning those hard stains that may be hard to clean. And some leather lotion, which I'm almost out of, so hopefully this will complete our project. And this is the kiwi leather lotioner. And then last but not least, some brasso, and this is for the metal components on our pieces. So this is all we're going to be using. So this is the inside of the bag. As you can see, it has some staining in there. Not sure what type of stains these are, if it's chocolate or what, but yes, in pretty poor condition. And the tag says that it is a medium hobo bag. Now this is what the outside of the bag looked like prior to me doing anything to it. So as you can see, it does have some fading with the coloring on this side. I don't know if that's sunlight fading, but it's quite light compared to the other side of the bag. The corners have some wear as well, as you can see, where it's lighter. And there's just a little bit of scuffing on the bottom, a little bit of fading towards the top of the bag where it kind of rubs against your arm. Now the leather strap is in excellent condition. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful strap. The hardware is in good condition. So this aspect of the bag is really, really nice. So it's mostly just the leather, the main leather part, and there's also Dooney embossing on the rivets, as you can see there. But it's mainly the main leather part of the bag that needs some TLC. We're going to start with the boots first, and I am just going to do some buffing and cleaning with just one of the t-shirt cloths that I have. I have not put any lotion or anything on it. I'm just buffing it, trying to get off any loose debris that may be on it prior to putting the leather lotion on. So that's all that I'm doing as far as prepping goes for getting the boots ready for a thorough cleaning. So I'm going to continue doing this and then I'll get back to you. So I finished buffing the outside of the boots. Now I want to disinfect the inside. So I'm taking some of these disinfectant wipes, just these thin sheets here, as you can see, and I'm using the generic Members Mark brand. And we're going to just take these cloths and rub the inside of the boots. Make sure we're getting them nicely disinfected. And I just do that also along the sides, which is cloth fabric. And that'll pretty much kill any germs that may be inside. So the next step is to apply the leather lotion. So we're going to follow the directions given on the bottle, and that is to apply some lotion to a cloth, and then we're going to massage that into the leather. And I'm going to do this to both pairs of the boots, and we're just going to make sure that we get this massaged in thoroughly. And I'm not going to bore you with this part. I'm going to lotion these up really well, then put this aside, and we're going to start on the handbag. I know that's what you came for, so let's jump to it. All right, so you can see those are the stains. Not sure what kind of stains they are. I'm thinking that maybe just some type of chocolate or something like that that's spilled in it. Who knows? So I just have my Members Mark, and I'm just going to use these wipes to just kind of go over that area. Okay, so the grandma's stain remover has been setting on for just a moment. So now I'm going to take the scrub brush, going to dip it in the solution of woolite and warm water. And then I'm just going to go over these things and scrub. gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna let this kind of dry a little bit, and so we're gonna take a break from cleaning the handbag, and then we're gonna go back to the boots because I want to go ahead and put the brass on there and let that set for a little bit. So we're gonna come back to this. Well, the leather lotion has been applied to the entire boot. As you can see, the leather has turned a little bit darker and it doesn't look as dry. And I've applied the leather lotion to both pairs of boots on both sides. Now we're going to apply some Brasso to the brass components of the boot. As you can see, there's a little bit of green around the edge of the brass, and we're going to try to clean that up and get it a little bit shiny if we can. Okay, so I have the Brasso on my Q-tip and I'm just gonna rub some on there. I know it's probably not good to get it on the leather, but a little bit's probably gonna get on there, and hopefully it won't do too much damage, but we're just gonna rub that on the brass components. Okay, now it's time to polish this brass part. Hopefully it'll come a little bit cleaner. What I was really trying to get off was this little green part around the little holding part here. So I cleaned all the little brass components. I didn't get a lot off, but this is what I got off on that. So now what I'm gonna do is use this shoe polish by Kiwi and buff this. And it's just a cake. And this cake is pretty old. It's cracked and crumbled, but just gonna rub some on there. I know it looks black, but it's actually brown. And I'm just gonna buff that on the boot, and then we'll shine it up later. I must say the inside looks pretty good. Pretty good. So it's time to start working on the outside now. There's a lot of color fading. I don't know why it faded so much on one side. Maybe that's light fading, not sure, but we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning it with the leather cleaner. So once again, I'm starting with just a clean cloth, and I'm just about out of my leather cleaner, so it's time to get some more, but I'm just putting it on the cloth, following the directions as it says, and then we're just going to kind of go in circular motions over the bag and see how much dirt we can get off here. Just gonna do circular motions. And the leather will darken just a little bit because of the leather lotion. So as you can see, a little bit of dirt is coming off. And it's also conditioning as well as cleaning, so some of the lotion is absorbing into. And as I said, I'm almost out of this, but we're going to continue doing this to the entire bag. Okay, I just got done cleaning and conditioning the bag, and as you can see, I got quite a bit of dirt and grime off of the bag. And this is another reason why I like using the white cloth, so you can really see the amount of dirt that has gotten off. So now that it has been conditioned and buffed, I am going to add some of this shoe. It's shoe polish, the same thing that I used on the boots. It's brown, and I'm just gonna buff that, especially the areas that are light, and see if I can kind of darken that up and give it a more even tone. I know some of you may be thinking, oh, that distressed look is kind of nice, but I'm just gonna see what the effects will be. Cleaning and restoration of the Dooney handbag and the Anne Klein boots. Let me know, guys, if you think I should resell these items or if I should keep them. Now, the boots are in my size, and the purse is a really good purse. And so just let me know what you think. Should I keep or should I resell? I think they're in excellent condition and they came out very nicely. But I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And if you are a thrifter, do you resell most of the items that you thrift, or do you keep most of the items? I'd love to know. I personally have a Poshmark account, and I've recently uploaded some items. So if you want to check out my closet, please stop by Noble Artisan. That is Noble Artisan, and I will be uploading some more things as well. So check me out. I'd love to have you stop by. And as always, remember to be a good steward of all that God has given you, because He loves us so much. And I'll see you next time. Bye.